guests today all consider fame a family affair. Not only have they all made their marks in and out of show business, they've also had to share the spotlight with their superstar siblings. My first guest is the multi-talented sister of singing star Barbara Mandrell, who co-starred with her and her sister Earlene on their network variety series and is currently authoring a series of children's books. Please welcome Louise Mandrell. As the brother of actors Emilio Estevez and Charlie Sheen, the son of their famous dad, Martin, my next guest grew up in an acting dynasty and is on the road to a career as a country music singer and a songwriter. Please welcome Ramon Estevez. Next is the sister of this famous face, which belongs, of course, to Suzanne Summers. She has scored her successes as a real estate agent and a motivational speaker, and yes, she does own a Thigh Master. Please welcome Maureen Gilmartin. Next, meet the brother of singing superstar Natalie Cole, who is currently hard at work on the biography of their unforgettable father, Nat King Cole. Please welcome Nat Kelly Cole. And finally, we'll meet the brother of the actor best remembered as MASH's Hawkeye Pierce, actor-director Alan Alda. Though a 21-year age difference separates them, my guest today still followed in his famous brother's footsteps. Please welcome actor and musician Anthony Alda. Hi, guys. Well, so what's it like having a famous sibling? Well, in a lot of cases, famous fathers, famous siblings, famous. What's it like?
Well, it's been prosperous.
Yeah?
You know, I'm constantly having people ask me, how do you get into show business? I always say, have a famous sister. It was very convenient, and what was really nice for me, and I'm sure some of you share this too, but I had a family who believed in me, a sister who believed in me. It was my dream to grow up and be a housewife and a mommy. I'm a mommy, I'm not a housewife. But I was given this great opportunity because my sister believed in me.
So you owe your success to her?
Yes.
What about you, Ramon? Are you fighting the family image, or is it helping?
No, well, a lot is expected of you, even before they meet you. That's one thing you're always dealing with. But at the same time, you almost get to live like a celebrity without having to have the phone ring all the time and without being constantly bothered or having people follow you or have people try to trace you or anything like that. You get to have the kind of vicarious life that it's a lot of fun.
Just because of your name?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you all find that true? Well, I mean...
No, I get the phone calls. Yeah. But I'm in the spotlight all the time. Yeah. I think it's according to what you do for a living.
We also get to see, the other side of it before you, get any recognition of your own. And I think that gives you a really good perspective because you see the side of it that I think a lot of people are fooled, the glitz, the glamour, that whole thing. And when you see both sides, you realize what's important about it and what's sort of not.
Well, you kind of saw it from afar because there's such a big age difference between the two of you, yeah?
Yeah, that's true. But, our father also, Robert Alden, was
right.
an actor. And so I kind of had it on, both sides.
Do those eyes run in the family? Is that the deal, Anthony?
That's what they tell me.
What? Don't you see those? Aren't those eyes they're just beautiful?
Oh, thank you.
Well, they sparkle. You know how they say they're the mirror of your soul?
Uh-huh.
They're very sparkly and cute.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
The last I'll say on the subject. What about the Cole family? Are you the only guy?
Yep.
Oh, he says with a crack in his voice, yep.
4 sisters.
4 sisters.
Yeah, I'm a man sandwich. The meat in the middle.
The meat in the middle?
Yep.
I love it. Yeah. Very nice. Jealous of Natalie at all? Has it helped her to us?
No. That would be like, a football player being jealous of a ballerina. I mean, we do completely different things. I'm the football player.
Always?
Yeah.
Always? Did you ever aspire to follow in Dad's footsteps?
No. Never.
Never dawned on you.
I can't sing, so it's easy not to.
There you go. That would probably make that decision for you right there.
Yeah.
Natalie
Talent
did
is
try to
key.
make a football team, though, didn't she? I heard.
She stole my shoulder pad. Yeah.
Maureen, what about you and Suzanne?
It's really fun, I think, to have a famous person or a famous sister. And, of course, Suzanne made everyone in our family rather famous by writing a book about us that was scary, provocative, and very made us all work on ourselves a lot more. We really had to work on not only being a sister or brother of a famous person, but it helped us to have our own power.
Did you ever aspire to act?
No, I never thought about it, although I was a dancer, singer as a child, but Suzanne obviously was watching what we did. She was the quiet one in our family growing up.
Yeah. Did you aspire to act, Ramon?
I thought I did. Yeah.
You thought you aspired?
Tried to, yeah.
Because, I mean, that definitely
I
runs
did
in
for
the family.
about 8 years. I did theater, I did television, I did motion pictures, I did whatever I wanted to do. So by the time I had changed my career, I'm a singer and a songwriter now. So by the time I had changed it, I figured that I had done everything I wanted to do, all the goals that I had set for myself.
So did you like go out on auditions saying the same things that your
sure.
brothers were reading for and
Not
do
the
it?
same, only once, only happened once. But for the most part, it was, we managed to stay out of each other's hair the whole time.
What happened? Who did you go up against for a part?
For Charlie, it was for Two for the Road, I think.
Yeah.
And I was perfect for like one of the other lead parts, but I didn't get it because he already had the lead.
Because he got it.
Leads. Yeah, sure.
Are you jealous of the other guys? Is there a...
There are days where I am, but I don't get jealous of a lot of the problems that they have to deal with and a lot of the pressure that they have to deal with. To grow up very, very early and to assume an adult lifestyle at 19 is very, very difficult. It's a lot of pressure.
Definitely.
So I didn't envy that at all.
But you've just like taken off and gone to Nashville now, yeah?
Yeah, I moved to Nashville. Yeah, I love Nashville.
That's a
And
radical
you
tack.
live there too, so you
Yeah.
know how
It's way to
wonderful
come
it
here
is.
to meet.
Did you? Well, you're not in Nashville. You're in Branson. Aren't you hanging out in Branson?
No, I live in Nashville. I work in Branson over 100 days a year, but I work all over the country.
Yeah, I know
still
you do. You
tour all
are
the time.
the busiest bee in the world, aren't you?
Yes, but I love what I do, just like obviously you do.
Now, you work with Barbara? Do you?
No, my little sister Alina's about to work with Barbara. They open a production show in Branson at the Grand Palace where I work part of the year, and they'll be working together. Then Arlene works with me at the Grand Palace in November and December. So I hate it when they work together because I feel like
You're close in
I'm
age, and I would think extremely competitive, no? I would think.
Well, it's according to what we're competing with. See, my parents were very smart because when we were growing up, there's about 5 years between Barbara and I, and Arlene and I 6 months. And, no, it's okay. But anyway, what happened is that because of the years difference, Barbara was already in the business. But she was traveling across the country and needed a band, so Arlene and I grabbed our instruments and became part of her career and working for her. And that was really an easy move to make because she was always bossy, but now we were getting paid for it.
Yeah.
And but my parents always convinced us that had Barbara not had two sisters, she couldn't have afforded a band and would not have had to start a show business. And obviously, Barbara's a big part of my career and Arlene, because she helped us get started. So we helped each other. So when it comes to music, we're not competitive. It comes to cards or sports or wardrobe, yes.
And we're competitive.
Yes.
You had to arm wrestle for those earrings, huh? Those are some earrings.
Thank you.
We're going to take a little break, and a little later on in the show, find out how Louise Mandrell helped her sister Barbara pick up the pieces after her near-fatal accident. But coming up next, we get to eavesdrop when one of my guests gets a surprise phone call. We'll be back.
Let's dance the whole day. I'm feeling good.
the lovely and talented Louise Mandrell, who is joined here today by Ramon Estevez.
It is really hard to concentrate.
I'm just wondering what Marjabelle would say about this right now. Keep your knees together, dear. Maureen Gill-Martin. Nat Kelly Cole is here, and Anthony Alda. All have some pretty famous brothers and sisters. It's hard to talk and do this at the same time, you guys. Do you do this, Maureen, at home? Do you do the...
I do, but I'm not doing that here.
I promise. Well, you're in your little... It's hard.
It also, you know, if you take it like this, you can work the upper part, too.
Like this?
Yeah, right. You can do that.
What is that working? I need something in this area here. This is good. You could use it for a breast pump. Yeah. What do you think? I don't know. Probably all kinds of interesting. Oh, yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
This is good. It flattens your boobs and works your biceps at the same time. Now, you guys, you tell us about making home movies, you kids, when you were you little young brats.
It was great. Every one of them, there was some kind of special effect. They tried to either kill everyone. Everyone got killed. Everyone got shot or
Is this
killed.
something your dad encouraged you to do? Is this like teaching you to be filmmakers?
Well, I think by buying a, this is before video. They bought a Super 8. We had a Panavision, that kind of thing that went in and out very quickly. And we just made our own movies. We just did made up a story as we went. Somebody would direct it or script it. And we didn't have any sound, so it was all just reaction.
Turns directing?
We had what do you call them?
Captions?
The captions, that would come after, like the old movies, which was really, really fun. It was really, really enjoyable.
Did you take turns starring and directing and scripting? And
Yeah, we had snipers on the roof, killing people, and we had
What was your
on.
favorite plot you ever did? Did you guys have a favorite one?
I think of the best one. The Big Bear. We had a 400-pound stuffed bear that we had a friend of mine carry, right? And we showed this at my sister's birthday on Friday night, and it was all silent, and this big, huge bear, and you can't quite see the person in the back of it, but it attacks my brother. He drives up in a Pacer, right? And they jump out, and the big bear jumps on him, and it eats everybody. So.
You guys were pretty close as kids, then,
Yeah.
weren't you? What about you and Suzanne Maureen? Were you close as kids?
Well, we shared a bedroom.
Oh, Lord.
And I was older, 7 years older, and she was really a good roommate. However, she liked to cook, and she cooked in the bedroom. She had one of those little cook stoves, and so...
Well, like a Betty Crocker bake oven that little kids
Yeah,
have, or what?
right. So she was always cooking, and she was always making perfume, she said, out of flowers, but it was really my perfume, and normal sister things like that.
Yeah, did you get into trouble at all, the two of you together?
No. I was just that much older than
Did you
her.
perform together at all?
Oh, yes, we did.
What'd you do?
Mostly Irish songs.
Irish songs?
If we wanted to make it in our family, we were one of those families. If you came to our house, you had to listen to us sing. And, my father would say, stand up and sing for your father on old time tune, and that meant perform.
What was your favorite song? Can you sing a line for us, your favorite Irish song?
Oh, dear. Yeah, it was Shake Hands with Your Uncle Mike. And this is your sister Kate. And there's the girl that used to swing down by the garden gate. Shake hands with all of your neighbors and kiss the Colleens all. You're as welcome as the flowers in May to dear old Donegal.
Hey! Hey!
Uncute.
You're on the spot now, caller. Do you know verse number 2? Suzanne?
Little thing, isn't she?
Well, how are you?
Hi.
Say hi to your sissy.
I love my sister.
Oh, God.
I knew. I was just listening in. I knew she was going to break into Donegal. I could feel it.
Well, you sing the second part.
Now, do you know the second verse, Suzanne?
Well, I've always made it up. But see, I've always said that Irish songs are just like reading the phone book,
Yeah.
I forget. I've made up the second half, but I know it's not right. It's Mead, Shanahan, Manahan, Milligan, Dilligan, Duffy, Lucky, Malone,
Rafferty, Lafferty, Donnelly, Connolly.
Rafferty, Laugh, McGinnis, McGinn.
Okay, a little rehearsal. We'll be able to send you girls on the road together. Suzanne, do you do this? Do you do this at home, this thing? Do you do this?
This phone book song that we do?
No, the Thigh Master. Do you do this?
Well, I happened to tune in when you were referring to it as a breast pump. Now, that's something we haven't thought of.
There you go. I don't know quite how you perfected, but it's got a good look to it, really. I think. Tell us about growing up with Sissy. Nice memories?
Well, she was my big sister.
Yes?
I remember one day walking down the street with her. I was still in grammar school, and I think she had just gotten out of high school. She was a knockout. And she's the first person I ever knew that she put her hair platinum blonde. It was a very courageous thing to do because we lived in this little small town. And I walked down the street with her, and I remember she had platinum blonde hair in this incredible figure, and she was wearing a baby pink sheath dress and high heels, and every single car that went by honked the horn at her. And I remember thinking, one day I'd like to look like that.
By God, she followed in your
Yes, she
footsteps,
did.
didn't she, Maureen?
I did. I copied my sister.
Thanks for calling in and talking to us.
Thanks.
Where
Thanks.
are you, Suzanne?
I'm lying in bed.
You're lying in bed. Well, we won't ask another word. I hope it's going well. Thanks for calling in and saying hi, though.
Bye-bye.
Who else has childhood memories with their siblings?
Well, I have 4 sisters, as I mentioned. and
Yeah,
it was
boy,
2
that's got to be
families.
hideous. 4 girls.
It was tough. They used to dress me up in their clothes and stick me in the dryer.
Stick you in the dryer.
In the dryer. Sometimes they forget, too, and I'd be in there right through the cycle.
Now, wait, when you're in the dryer, can't you get out?
Oh, you can, but with 4 sisters, who wants to?
So you were kind of happy in there in the dryer.
Yeah, I mean, it was my own place.
Yeah.
You know, it was...
And Anthony, I want to talk to you about what was it like when you were, how old were you when MASH was at its peak?
I was, well, at its peak, I guess. When I first became aware of it, really, I was living in Italy at the time. I was about 16 years old. And, I mean, Alan had already been fairly successful on Broadway and done some movies and whatever, but I guess it's not till you hit the tube that, you know, the
Well,
country...
that was such a monster hit.
Yeah, and I came back one summer, and it was like, holy moly, you know? You just suddenly realized this mega wave of fame and fortune had hit the family.
Had he changed at all?
I can't say, honestly, because, you know...
In your
as you
eyes,
said,
had he
we were,
changed?
No, I didn't think so. We, you know, as you mentioned, we were almost 21 years apart, so we didn't actually grow up together, you know. By the time I was conscious, he was married, he had 1 daughter already. He has 3 now.
Yeah.
And, you know, so I actually really got to know him as an adult, not when I was a child.
Almost like an uncle more than a brother, do
I
you think?
guess so, yeah. You know, I guess unless you grow up together and put each other in the dryer, you know, you don't have that.
Kind of a different thing.
That same relationship.
Well, we could ask him to put you in the dryer, just kind of, you know, for old time's sake, maybe just kind of catch you up with the program. We're going to take a break, but when we return, find out why Maureen and her sister didn't speak for almost a year after Suzanne's autobiography became a TV movie. We'll be back with more. Sisters of some of your favorite stars who have all made it in their own right. Singer, songwriter, musician, author, Louise Mandrell. Actor, songwriter, Ramon Estevez. Motivational speaker and real estate agent, Maureen Gill-Martin. Writer and businessman, the very unforgettable Nat Kelly Cole. And finally, actor, musician, Anthony Alda. Louise, I want to start with you. Can you sort of refresh everybody's memory as to what happened with Barbara? What kind of an accident? What was happening? What was the deal?
First of all, Barbara had an accident, serious automobile accident. It still bothers me to talk about it. And thanks to seatbelts, she lived through it.
Was she
her and
driving?
her children.
She was driving?
It was the first time she ever buckled up on her own. I mean, she would buckle up in my car because I would make her, but it was the first time she ever buckled up on her own. God was really with her. Timing is everything, and that was the first time she ever buckled up. And I'm so grateful. God gave me my family. They're still here.
Wow. So she and how many kids in the car?
She had 2 children then, and she's had 1 since.
But it was her and 2 kids in the car?
Yes.
And what were the extent of her injuries?
Well, they were a lot more serious than we let anyone know, because you have to understand that families learn by the news, and the news was there first, and we didn't want our relatives finding out how serious it was by news. And so she had very serious head injuries. She had to have surgery on her knee and her ankle. She's just now starting back dancing. And that's how long it's been. She's dancing in her new production show, but it's been a long time, a lot of years.
And did you say she lost a lot of her memory?
Yes, she had to relearn all the instruments and how to perform. She basically started over.
Wow. And how about the kids? Is everybody fine now?
Everyone is fine. It really was traumatic. Her son, Matt, I'm really proud of him because he goes and speaks at colleges and different places on the importance of seatbelts and the fact that they saved his life and his mother's life and his sister's life. And so I'm really proud of him. And, of course, Barbara took a wonderful stand for seatbelts.
Right. Now, you said, and the tabloids, of course, twisted it around and made it sound hideous, that the old Barbara died and you have a new Barbara for a sister.
I said it.
Well, but, I mean,
It was true because the old Barbara was the leader in the family. All of a sudden, the day of her accident, I had to grow up. And I became the big sister, and she wouldn't leave her, even when she came home from the hospital. She left the curtains closed, and she didn't want anyone to see her, and she wouldn't come out of her room, and it took a long time. And I called her from the road, and I said, there's an article that's out, and you need to know about it. And she said, well, I read it. Don't worry about it. I know you didn't say it. I said, yes, I did. I said, my sister died, and I got a new one. So I love you just as much as the old Barbara, but you're not the old Barbara. But the old Barbara is, I never thought she'd be back this much. But she has really come back. It's been a long, hard fight. I'm really proud of her.
Yeah, really. And she's feeling well now.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, good. We wish you well, Barbara, if you're watching. We love you. Maureen, how hard was it for you guys as sisters, as a family, to watch the movie that Suzanne made about, I mean, it's living with alcoholism, really, yeah?
Well, I thought it would be fine. I thought we were so close, and I thought we knew everything there was to know about one another. And then, when I saw that the book was fine, the book was so right on to me. But when I saw the movie, I realized that our perceptions of what was going on were different. And her perception of me was that I didn't care, and that she was taking care of the family. She's the third one in the family. And my perception was that I cared so much what was going on. I cared so much for her, and I had, in my mind, I had always taken care of her, and it looked like I didn't care, and all I saw was myself in the movie drunk, not caring. And I finally realized that I had survived by drinking. I haven't had a drink in 18 years, but I survived by drinking so I wouldn't have to care anymore. Once I drank, I didn't have to care about the family. Being the oldest, you feel like you're the caretaker and that it's all up to you. It's just your perception. No one asks you to do it, but it's something that you take on as the oldest one in the family.
Yeah, but that's part of the problem of an alcoholic family, isn't it? That y'all think you're helping in...
Right. And no, you know, there's a secret in the middle and everybody walks around the secret. No, only the secret knows.
Right.
It took about a year for us to really know how much we really... It was a great vehicle. As bad as it was, as much as it hurt, it was a great vehicle to become real true sisters that we are just in the last 3 months, I would say.
Yeah. Major communication
since
better.
Thanksgiving. And we've had some real... But it's really hard to say, to be intimate with members of your family. You think you're being intimate, but it's a lot of work, and you have to do a lot of work on yourself.
Yeah, well, you know what they say. You can pick your friends, but you can't pick your family,
yeah.
you know?
We have a great family, but we're getting more truth. And
but it's hard to do sometimes,
The truth is very hard.
Kelly, how about your family? Natalie's drug abuse was, like, widely talked about and published, and how hard was that for you guys as a family?
That was very difficult. But you don't know how difficult it is until it's over. And it's like a millstone dropped away from your neck. She was in a place called Hazleton. Her addiction, I think, was almost 12 years. So it was the time I was an early adolescent to my mid-20s. And I remember getting a letter from her, and it was the old Natalie back. It was the person I hadn't heard from or seen in 12 years. And it was just, you know, the albatross just dropped off and into the sea. And she was there. And she has been clean and sober for 10 years now, 9, 10 years.
Do you see somebody you love that you're that close to go through this, and does it have a direct effect on your decision to do or not do drugs?
Oh, very much. Very much.
Yeah.
Takes all the fun right out of it, if there was ever any to begin with. You know, because I was just entering adolescence when I really became aware of it. And so it never seemed glamorous to me because I saw the downside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a little break, but coming up later, see if your letter or videotape shows up in our viewer mail. But next, why somebody dubbed Louise Mandrell country's Paula Abdul. We'll be back with more.
Oh, it's so nice to be with you. I love all the things you say and do. And it's so nice to hear you say you're gonna please me in every way. Baby, I got the notion you're causing commotion in my soul.
We're back with Louise Mandrell, Ramon Estevez, Maureen Gilmartin, Nat Kelly Cole, and Anthony Alda, and we're talking about life with their famous siblings. Who has questions? Yeah, stand up. Oh, come down here, you big thing. Jeez. Go ahead.
Did your parents ever play favorites with your more famous brother or sister?
Who are you asking here? Anybody?
All of them, yeah.
Well, I was their favorite, so I didn't have that problem. I was the favorite also.
Oh, well, there you
I'm
are.
the only boy, so.
I would actually notice my dad, it seemed like he would almost go out of his way to like to talk about stuff that, I was also doing, despite the fact that, Alan was like exploding at the time, so. Yeah, I think parents are very conscious of that for the most part.
We are. Sit down now. Who else has a question? Yeah, stand up. Oh, okay. Everybody stand up. Yeah, what's your question?
It was for Nat. I was going to ask you, do you prefer one of your sisters, as in why you admire her and what she's done to you so you can admire her?
Does he prefer one of his sisters more than the others?
Golly.
I think you get in big trouble on that
I'm going to
one.
answer that.
I don't think so. Question.
Yeah, I have a question for Mona Steves. All your brothers seem to play a lot of westerns, and they seem to handle handguns real well. A lot of actors are kind of dorky with them. Did you, when you were growing up, were you guys camping family? Did you guys hunt and handle handguns when you were growing up?
Never. No, it wasn't allowed, no. But they just learned that you go to some kind of training. You have a trainer that works with you in firearms when you work on a film or on a horse, and you learn how to get your skills together before you actually do the filming, so.
So you either learn to handle them well or you look like a dork. Depends on how well you did in the class. Yeah, stand up.
Hi, Ramon. I just wanted to ask you if, since you have such an interest in music now, if you are considering writing a musical score or even a song for any future projects involving your siblings or your dad, perhaps?
What are you doing now, Ramon?
I'm writing. I'm living in Nashville. I'm collaborating with several Nashville writers and writing country music. So I would, if I had something that was just right for something that they were doing as far as a film goes, as far as having something in a soundtrack, even if Louise, especially if Louise would sing it, it'd probably go right to number one. It'd be great.
Louise, what are you up to right now?
Well, I have a children's series, a book that just came out with a friend of mine, Ace Collins, and it's 10 years in the works, so it's kind of like one of my dreams finally coming true. And I have a production show in Branson. I'm touring, and I'm getting married.
I know you are. This is, what marriage is this now? Number?
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 Well, I really didn't want to share that, but I will, since this is, since I don't have a choice. This is my fourth. I broke into a sweat.
Lucky number 4.
Yeah, lucky number 4, and this is his first. So I'm a little nervous because I know what to expect. He's very nervous because he doesn't. And
is this the one?
I certainly hope so. His name is John Haywood, and he's been wonderful. He lives in Nashville. My little girl said, now if he asks, say yes. So I did.
How old's your daughter?
She's 9, and she's a chosen child. She's adopted. She likes me to share that, so if she's watching, I want to be sure and say it, because it means she's special, and she is.
Now, is she the one that calls you Paula Abdul? Who called you Paula Abdul?
Oh, the reporters just started doing that. I don't know why they did, except that I do a lot of dancing. I love to dance, and I don't think anyone can compare to her. I love her dancing, but I have 10 dancers in my production show, and spent a lot of time doing that.
Yeah. Maureen, what are you up to now?
Well, I've finished raising my family. I had 4 sons. The oldest is 33.
Oh, so you do finish doing that? Because I need to know this, Maureen. You do finish that.
The youngest is 21, and so I think he can go.
Yes.
And so I'm leaving that social life, and I'm selling real estate in Burlingame, Hillsborough, and San Mateo, which is in the Bay Area. I point this way. I think it's that way.
I don't know where it is. It's out there
And
somewhere.
I do motivational speaking, and I also have a business that exports Rococo Italian furniture to the Far East.
Well, you're a busy thing.
Yeah.
Now, what about you, Kelly? What do you do?
At the moment, I'm writing a book on my dad's life, and I just started a production company. I'm a writer, and I have about 3 or 4 scripts that are being kicked around town. And I play as much polo as possible. I ride every day.
On the horses, you mean,
Yeah.
that kind of polo?
Yep, yep. Love it.
Fun. What about you, Anthony? What's up with you?
I'm currently writing a book about Kelly, and
Yeah?
no.
The sense of humor runs in the family, too.
I'm doing a play called Autumn Romance here in the Los Angeles area at the McCadden Theater, on McCadden, oddly enough. Just got done at the end of last year doing a play called Melody Jones, which did quite well. We should be reopening here in town, and then going to the Edinburgh Festival, London, and in the fall we should be doing the motion picture.
Good for you.
Melody Jones, everyone.
All right, all right. More with my guests about growing up famous when we return. With Louise Mandrell, Ramon Estevez, Maureen Gill-Martin, Nat Kelly Cole, and Anthony Alda. And who has questions here? Yeah, stand up.
I was wondering if Anthony's going to be on any other soap operas.
He's cute, isn't he?
Yes,
he is. You going to be on any other soap operas?
There are no plans for that at this time, although I just came from visiting the old gang down at Days, which is right
Days
down
of
the
Our
hall.
Lives, yeah?
Yeah, they shoot right down the hall, so I was in the neighborhood.
And they wrote you out of Days of Our Lives, yeah?
Yes, they sent me to the Slammer. Very overcrowded prison there, I must say.
Where did you get sent?
Oh, to the Salem local penitentiary.
What did you do, Anthony?
Well, nothing much.
Were you
really.
a bad guy or a good guy?
Oh, yeah, I was
You were
very
bad?
evil, very obnoxious. I wound up, let me see, I had a train derailed, I had someone shot, I hijacked a plane and tried to kidnap someone.
She loved it.
You know, your basic groovy soap kind of villain.
Standard bad guy. Yeah, stand up.
Yes, Maureen, besides the book, was Suzanne helpful and supportive as you was growing up?
Growing up,
well, you were the oldest, yes?
I'm the oldest.
Were you the boss or was she?
Yeah, right. Suzanne today is so supportive. I've just spent the last day and a half with her, and she's always so supportive. I like nothing better than to sit around and just listen to Suzanne sing or do what she does. I really enjoy her. And whatever I do, she's always supporting it. But growing up, I can't say, we were typical. We were mad at each other. You know, we were sharing a room.
Yeah. You have a sister?
Yeah.
Right here. Oh, well, you guys know how that goes then. Who else has questions? Do you have a question? Stand up.
Yeah, my question's for Nat Kelly. Was being Nat King Cole's son helpful with your career?
Yes. Yes, it has been. But there are also drawbacks, because people expect me to sing, and I don't. And it would have been very easy to get into singing. But you want them to read a script, and they think, Nat King Cole's son, you're right, and they kind of scratch their heads, it doesn't fit. So it's been a help, and sometimes it's a drawback, because people have preconceptions.
Harder for a son to follow in a father's footsteps maybe than a daughter to follow.
Yes, the comparison isn't there.
Yeah.
With my sister as much, until recently, because she's starting to sing the songs that he sang.
Right.
Yeah.
How old were you when Dad passed away?
Very young. It was a week after my 6th birthday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Little guy. Yeah, who else had questions? Stand up.
This is for Louise. Would you consider your children to go into show business?
I would love my little girl to go into show business. She works with me during my Christmas production shows.
What does she do?
She sings and dances, and she's unbelievable. She is so talented. And I'll never forget when she did a TV show with me over the holidays, and they tell you just look forward, but not her. She just works those cameras. She loves flirting with the camera. But she doesn't want to be in show business. She says it's easy money, but she wants to be a veterinarian.
A veterinarian. Now, are there just the 3 siblings?
Yes.
Louise, you 3 girls.
Yes.
Is everybody pushing the kids off into showbiz? Is
No.
this like running the family?
No, we want them to do what they want to with their lives.
Can your daughter sing?
I
Good
think
voice?
she's very good, and she learns so fast. She's unbelievable. She'll see a dance, and then she'll just do it.
What is her name?
Nicole.
Nicole, we'll be looking for her, I guess. I have to say goodbye to you guys for just a little while, but they will be back. And coming up next, find out if your letter or your videotape shows up in our viewer mail. We'll be back. We're back with all these cute guys. We have time for a couple more questions. Who had a question? Yeah, stand up.
Yeah, this is for Anthony. Have you ever worked with Alan in a movie?
We did an episode of MASH together, actually, that our father was in, and yeah, the 3 of us worked together on that. And then, I did a little thing in a movie, did Sweet Liberty.
I was just on the other night.
Was it really?
Yeah, it sure was.
People see that a lot. Well, obviously, in reruns
Yeah.
a lot, yeah.
Question?
Hi, this is Ramon. I would like to know if you like working with your brothers or other people more, and which is better for you.
Do you like when you were acting? Is it easier to act with your siblings or harder?
It's more difficult sometimes because they know exactly how to get to you. So,
Yeah, siblings know how to push your buttons, right? Thanks to all you siblings for being here today. It's been fun, and you all have a wonderful day. We love you. Even though you are a little left of center, we do love you. Bye-bye. Thank you, iMagnums. If you like what I'm wearing, kids, go get it there.